Hi, Aquarius, and welcome to July 2023. Happy summer. All right, Aquarius, let's get started with your read for Aquarian Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Let's get started. One more shuffle. Okay. Aquarius, what is going on? Nice, nice. Pennies from heaven, receiving. You are so ready to receive because we changed our perspective about the financial gains that come in our lives. We realize that it's not just about money, it's about the good things that happen to us on a day-to-day. And out of the blue, there it is. You're like receiving. Cash is coming in. Money's coming in. It doesn't have to be, a lot. Right now, it's flowing. It's starting to flow because you have accepted the law of attraction as receiving. As you give, so shall you receive. And it's really good. You're like, oh my gosh, finally. Look at that, finally. Abundance. It could be mother and child. Out of the blue, you're pregnant, Aquarius. Someone's pregnant. I also feel that this is about it's a fertile time. So if you are thinking of IVF or doing something like that, it is going to take. Some of you it didn't take, and you're going to do it again. The transformation from understanding the law of attraction, as we give, we receive, right? Right hand gives, left hand receives, is now very much understood. And you just, for some of you, you're taking a leap of faith into, I heard, putting your money where your mouth is. Whoa, what's that? Aquarius, what is that? Or someone near and dear to you, and boy, are we happy about that. We're celebrating. Someone's celebrating a pregnancy. Someone's celebrating money coming in. Celebrating life. After maybe a few, right? A few hardships or maybe a few times of IVF, we finally got it. We're pregnant. Aquarius, some of you are pregnant and we're celebrating, right? We're not drinking wine, we're drinking water. For others, a mother figure in the home is extremely happy and celebrating with family and friends, telling all, right? Okay, so maybe we did not want to do the reveal just yet. I feel that someone was bedridden for a minute. The mother was bedridden just to ensure that she's safe with baby. For others, it's a mother figure. And what do you have to get out of your head about, Aquarius? This is Aquarian, about money. So the reason why money flows to Aquarians the way that it does, you are a fixed sign. And sometimes the way we are fixated on how things should look, how things should work out, instead of just going with the flow, then you realize that it's in between the moments of thought where the magic happens. Less thinking, more believing, and allowing Spirit to show you how money just flows, right? Sometimes we're down and sometimes we're up. Sometimes we're down and sometimes we're up. You could be the mother of children, of doggies, of whatever, rabbits, etc. But the ebb and flow of financial balance is about the balance of not just your mind, but also your heart. And allowing your heart allowing your heart to overrule your head. And then it just shows up. It just does. It's part of the laws of attraction on laws of the universe, right? To receive. We must let go. We must let go in order to receive. And that's what you've done. And that's why it's coming in. Instead of worrying about it, it just flows. It comes and goes. You're worried, you know, it's like your energy was drained or is drained just because the mind overrules, right? The heart. Mind over heart, heart over matter. Understand? So make sure that this isn't happening so that you can keep the flow of income coming in, of prosperity. You know, this is how the cycle goes. You're up, you're down. You're up, you're down. And then you balance it out, and then you're down again, right? You're going to start realizing how your mind works, and there you're up again. Do you see how it is? This is exactly how Spirit is showing you how the flow of energy goes. It comes and it goes. And then it stays for a minute. And then we start thinking negative. And then we're freaking out. And then we try and balance shit. And then we end up, you know, down and out, down and up. Right? It's like the stock market. Some of you put money, Aquarians, in the stock market. And it's just a daily, you know, if you ever have invested in anything, even if it's just one stock, you realize that if you're looking at the stock market on a daily basis, you realize, or Bitcoin or what have you, right? That is the ebb and flow of the market, just like the ebb and flow of our feelings, overriding the matter of mental fixation, and vice versa. What's at the bottom? See? It's like you're fighting, you fight against yourself in terms of, you know, energy, your heart, and what your head says. Heart and head, heart and head, heart and head. And that's been the internal struggle of the ebb and flow, ups and downs, ups and downs. And when you can learn how to balance this, you're going to be like, oh, okay, I get it. That's what Spirit's saying here. Balancing out what your heart wants and what your mind says it wants, which is what? Our ego. The Five of Wands reversed is because you're changing the way you look at things. We want to enjoy, and part of enjoying is going back to our childhood, right? Getting back into the heart. Sorry. I thought I was going to sneeze, and I still may. Oh, yeah. Okay. Thank you. So Spirit's saying just relax, be happy, look at life as the playground that it is. Life is a playground. The things that matter, if you put light play to it, anything that plays on your heart is worthy of your accounts, your bank, your cash, your wallet. Try not to get so wrapped up and defensive and, you know, in your headspace about, well, I've been waiting for this to happen and it hasn't happened, so just surrender. This is surrendering, okay? So once you surrender and you're not defensive anymore and you realize that, you know, the Blessed Mother has your back, your spirit guides have your back, you're going to understand that now you're transforming into a time where you're more playful and understanding that you cannot control the terrain. Things that are fixed can be unfixed, right? Things can be undone. We go from the lows to the highs. This is surrender. And then your energy soars. And then stuff just starts happening. Right? Then you lift up your hands and you say, okay, you know what? I don't know. I don't have all the answers. I just know that I don't want to deal with this internal struggle all the time. Worrying about money. Forget it. Just let it flow. Just let it flow. Mother Earth is abundant. Some of you are having, if you're pregnant, Aquarius, if some of you are pregnant or you know someone pregnant, they may be having twins. They put 6 embryos in, if it was IVF. Someone just says, yeah, I don't know, but I'm going for it. I don't know, but I'm going to do this. What are we doing? What's going on? What about Aquarians and the 8 of Wands? So you're getting out of you surrendered and now your energy is up. So let's put them here so you could see that now with the energy being up, what else does Aquarians need to know? That when you look within, what do you find? If you are looking within another person or your own self, make sure you're not masking that ego. This is ego and heart. Ego are the swords and the heart of the matter. Truly, the ebb and flow, your ego is still trying to play tricks on you. You have a choice. Your choice is, do you surrender and let it go of control of how money flows, how I don't have the answer to everything, being fixated on the outcome instead of just letting spirit show you the way. And this, what we look into the lion's den is the beast within. So you could be like, looking mighty fine on the outside, but within, your ego is saying, you're going to stay fixated on what it is that you need to keep going around and around about. It's like the roundabout of right? Your thoughts keep going in circles over and over again, over and over again. How can we help Aquarians here in this? Starting over. Start over. Think of new ways to bring in or launch. Maybe you're launching a financial idea. Maybe you're collabing with others so that you can launch something. Maybe you're getting some insights as to, okay, export, import, long distance, something that way. Or, it could be putting a portfolio together that's going to assure you, that you're in ETFs. Or is it EFTs? EFTs. Right? Trust funds. Something about trust fund. ETFs. Trust funds. And look at, you came out. Look at that. That's a confirmation from Spirit that that's what you're doing. Some of you are investing and you didn't know what to invest in, something foreign exchange. Some of you are realizing that others, Aquarians, some of you are realizing that others have, you know, deep-seated fears about how things are going to turn out. And the best way to deal with that course of action is to surrender and listen to your own psychic abilities. Yeah, it's at whatever matters is at the heart of the matter always comes first. That's why we say things are at the heart of the matter. Okay? What comes and goes, you know, let's look at the tower real quick. Let me put the tower here. Tower's right here. Aquarius, what's the tower? What is the tower? Right? The Phoenix rising. Yes. Someone surrendered in order to ascend. This is also, right? Surrendering to ascend by not making the choice to do anything but go with the flow, open your chakras, and let whatever happens, happen. I love it. Okay, so they did say, fire. Someone make sure that there's no fires. Starting a fire or having to jump out of the window because of a fire. Okay. What's the Six of Pentacles over here? I'm just going to put it right here so you could see it. Six of Pentacles. This is the giving and receiving and understanding that law of attraction, right? So we're not, sorry, that's close. That's my battery. We're not going back to the same old kind of things that we used to, that used to bother us. We're not going back. We're transitioning, the Phoenix rising. For some of you, that's what had to happen. Literally, your read here, Aquarius, is what is at the heart of the matter. Truly. Reading in between the lines, knowing that the Blessed Mother is guiding you, right? As above, so below. Right here. As above, so below. Right? And as long as you learn and have learned how to surrender from the, surrender from trying to control, you know, money, people, thoughts, negativity, negative thinking, starting over from scratch. Some of you are starting over financially, launching a new business, launching something that you didn't know was going to bring in, maybe supplementing your income, okay, for others, okay. This was over here, and this is here. Let's get another card on the star card. That is your card, okay? What else do we want Aquarians to know? Yeah, it's gonna be a minute. It's gonna take a minute for the launching of this pentacle to happen, but someone's definitely not on their high horse. They want to say that. It's not about being on your high horse. Actually, I feel that money that you were hoping for and or expecting brought you down to earth. And you now realize that you can attain control of what really matters, you know, here by the ebbs and flows of life. You know, you understand that. It's not like you don't. Okay, so the Phoenix rising, some of you are ascending into a new mindset of not controlling, right? Some of you went back to school or are going back to school or getting and furthering your education, or by supplementing your income, maybe you're like adding adding a piece of the puzzle to your, like what you already do. right? Waiting for the fruits of your labor to come. So, mind you. Mind you. It will come. It's just... money's gonna come, Aquarius, but only when you stop really being fearful of it, being fearful of it not coming. That's when it's gonna come. Let's look at the devil reversed. Because I think you gave it a good shot. See that? Money's gonna come in. It's just coming in little pennies from heaven. It is. Some of you, okay, they just told me you find pennies on the ground. That's your sign. For others of you, it's just getting out of your head and not being... you want to be seen. Some of you want to be seen. Is this an egoic thing going on here? Or are you releasing your ego? Make sure you want what you want for the right reasons. Right? You've been working hard. You've been working hard. You're drained. Your energy's a little drained, for sure. Because you got the 9 of Wands twice. That's a double whammy. So that means your energy's really depleted. You're very depleted here. Right? You know, can I tell you something? Energy depletion doesn't just come from the body. It's the merging of mind, body, soul. So here is literally your intentions of letting go is going to help you mind, body, and soul. Okay? You're needing to really heal and have better... maybe your health needs to, you know, you need to eat more greens. You need to be out in Mother Earth more. Balancing your mind and, like we said here, balancing your energy, your mind and your heart. Balancing. It's a balance. Going out into Mother Earth heals us automatically. Okay, let's get one more card for the Tower and the Knight. See? Freedom. Freedom, that's what you're going to do. That's what you're doing. Yay. Yes. Aquarius, you're freeing yourself from the controlling factors of thinking, negativity, the feelings of, you know, needing to control but not controlling anymore. Getting out of your head, getting out of your own way, because your mind is your ego, and that's where you're going to release it. And yeah, it's not easy to do, but then you become the star of your own show. You rewrite the narrative, and you now can say, oh yeah, I get it. But I had to go through it in order to get it. So your heart says yes, and your mind says take a seat, because now I know what it takes in order to receive my freedom, my balance in life, the giving and receiving of what I get in life and what I give in service to others. You now get it because you've let it go. It's beautiful. Kundalini rising. I love it. So celebrate you, Aquarius, in the month of July and in the months to come. And have a great month. I send you so many blessings and much love. This is amazing. You are the star. Take care.